Hi Taurus, welcome to my channel. This is your spiritual messages reading. We're going to get messages from spirit, whatever you need to know at this time. I just got through doing your love reading, so now I'm over here doing your spiritual messages. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Time is fluid, so this message may resonate at any time when you see it. Just take what resonates. The rest is for someone else. Let's get an overall energy for you, Taurus. I'm going to read from the book on your overall energy. Taurus, please. What does Taurus need to know at this time? Actually, in your premeditation, I was feeling the energy of like servicing, of like how you can help others, that type of energy. Bottom of the deck is love. Very interesting because your love reading there's a lot of love in it. Let's just put it that way. It was a lot of love. I think the Lovers card came out 3, maybe more times than that in different decks because, yeah, it was a lot. So it's card number 8. We have action at the bottom of the deck. Sunflower energy. So we already did your love reading. What are we talking about love for? I mean, we're talking about whatever spirit wants to talk about. So this may be like a second love reading for you guys, but this is the overall energy, main thing that wants to come out for you. The book says, hearts are a universal symbol of love, and the heart balloon is a representation of this high vibrational energy floating up, up, up. This is that feeling of being so filled with love that you float away into your own little world. This card can signify that love is entering your life or you are in a current state of bliss. You are floating on cloud 9 and it's a beautiful thing. The reds and pinks also introduce elements of romance, passion, and flirtation. Although it often represents romantic love, a heart can symbolize platonic and family relationships becoming stronger too. And don't forget about self-love. It can also be heightened at this time. The beautiful thing about this card is the freeing feeling that comes with being open to love and allowing it to guide you upward. The additional meaning says a new love interest, mutual attraction, relationship bliss, incorporate more romance in your life, be open to love, and you are loved. For the action card, and underneath that is joy. This is a lot of positive energy. These two cards together, sunflowers, represent like sunshine to me and positive energy. And then you have this joy card, a lot of yellow, and it's making me feel like the sun card energy, which is the first card that came out in your love reading. So the additional meanings to the sunflower card say green light, a waiting period is over, take the lead and get physically active and go for it. All right, so you could be meeting someone new when it comes to love. You could be opening up to new love from someone that you already know, recommitting to love. I feel that this is romantic in nature. Someone could be taking action toward you, but it could be in any type of relationship. What else do we need to see for Taurus, please? The 8 is standing out to me. I'm seeing it as like August, the 8th month, Leo season, which Leo season energy did kind of come through in your first reading. Of course, with the sun card coming out. Sorry, Taurus. Some cards have failed, but try this again. For Taurus, please. Okay, we have family. We have animals. A milestone. Oh. Intuition and manifestation. family, friends, and guides, new beginnings. Okay, that one's coming out. Travel. The Taurus, there's one more. And truth. Bottom of the deck says professional assistance, well-being. That's giving me the energy of like a health coach, because your action card did say to get active, get physically active. So it's like a nutritionist, a health coach, or something. I feel like some of you may have a wedding coming up, whether you know it or not, and it's kind of like getting in shape to fit into your wedding dress or your wedding tux or whatever the case may be. I'm seeing someone set a weight goal, so that may be significant for you in some way. A lot of family energy. You could be spending a lot of time with your family. If you have family members that have passed on, they are guiding you right now, especially around the full moon energy. And they can be sending you signs of synchronicities in the form of animals, birds specifically. So pay attention to that. We have a new beginning here. So a new beginning may come when you travel. A new opportunity to travel may be in the cards for you. You may work with or have pets, animals of some kind. Work with animals, have pets. Milestone is here. So this talks about like an accomplishment, and it is making me think of a wedding. It's a lot of flowers here. It's a lot of white here. But it's something worth celebrating, something positive, a celebration of love. Of course, it's making me think of a wedding. Maybe it's a destination wedding where you have to travel, or someone has, people have to travel in order to celebrate this with you, or you're getting married and moving out of town or something like that. Truth is at the bottom of the deck. She's holding a mirror, so it makes me think of the truth within, or looking within for truth, because it does feel like you're searching for answers here. And intuition and manifestation kind of tells me that the answers are within. Maybe you need to work with like a life coach or a spiritual guide or something like that in order to better be able to tap into your intuition, or to give confirmation on things that you were feeling, which getting confirmation is meant to strengthen our intuition, right? If you're sensing that something is going on and you search for answers and you get those answers, then that should just confirm to you that your intuition is working correctly and that you should trust it. But I feel like you may be going to someone who's going to be revealing the truth to you or showing the truth to you. You may also get some pretty valid advice from a family member. Oh, we have quite a few. I guess I'll just keep these. All right, so we have Penguin here. It says, authentic. Reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations and just be yourself. So I feel like for some of you, maybe you are no longer feeling the need to have to like gain the approval of certain family members. You no longer care what they think about you or your life or your choices or something like that. And it gives you this sense of freedom. I'm also sensing that a family member could be helping you a lot at this time. A hummingbird, okay? Because we talked about messages coming through to you through the form of animals, a bird specifically. And I think the bird is a hummingbird because it's here in two different decks. Hummingbird spirit. So this hummingbird card says miracles. You are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracle of happiness. So It did come up in your love reading that your energy was very positive, and like a lot of people are attracted to that spirit of yours. And so I'm feeling that again. Your energy with this joy card here, this is very bright energy. This is very attractive energy. It's like we associate the color yellow with joy for a reason. It's positive, it's bright, it's poppy. And with this love, this red and this yellow, this red and this pink here, it's definitely like an aura of positivity. Like, people know that when they're in the room with you, that their day is going to be brightened, that you're going to say something to brighten them up. You're going to make them feel special, make them feel seen, make them feel heard. You may nurture them, make sure they have something to eat and something to drink and they're taken care of. You may be a gentleman. You may be opening doors and, laying out the red carpet. And it's just a very positive energy that you bring to the people in your life. And Spirit is saying, don't let anyone dim that light in you. No one. Family does not equal authority. Okay? You are the authority of your life. Hummingbird Spirit says, be here now. Be present. Pay attention to your thoughts, especially when you do see a hummingbird. Take that as a sign to come back to the moment and be mindful. That helps to, ward off anxiety and overthinking and worrying unnecessarily. Bat Spirit says a rebirth is assured. Beaver Spirit, lay a solid foundation. And Elk, nobility, celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. So there's never going to be a time, Taurus, no matter how hard things feel, situations feel, relationships, or life issues, work issues, family issues, whatever. There's never going to be a time when you're not able to overcome the challenge. You're always going to be given the strength to push through. But you do have to take the actual action of pushing through. You're going to gain the wisdom and the knowledge you need. The divine is going to provide the resources, the tools, place the people necessary in your path to help you along your way, but you have to be the one to keep going, Milestone and accomplishments here tells me that you could have been accomplishing something big, or you may very well soon be accomplishing something big. I keep getting married. Marriage came out a lot in your love reading too, so you may be getting married, you may be committing to something, signing a contract or something like that. Something big and something worth celebrating, which is always wonderful. Dog Spirit, be loyal to what you love, to the people you love, to the things that you love. Let's pull a couple of tarot cards for you. What are the messages for Taurus, please? Three of Swords. That's enough. Bottom of the deck, Page of Pentacles. Talks about being ambitious and goal-oriented. So you could be accomplishing something new, traveling, maybe going to school out of town or something like that. It's an accomplishment, though. But there is some heartbreak, sadness, and grief, maybe some separation trauma. Maybe you've never been away from your family and you worry about being away from them. You can't stay stuck because of that fear, is what Spirit is saying. Like, you can't let that keep you paralyzed, keep you, from going after what it is you're meant to go after, you desire to go after, because you feel that someone will disapprove. Now, this is just to be taken very lightly, right? It's a general reading on YouTube. So it's not to say throw all your cares away and forget your responsibilities and just go. That may be the case for some, but obviously be smart in your situation and, make smart decisions. But it definitely feels like if there are things that are keeping you stuck, then you need to find ways to work around that or work with that or use your challenge as an advantage instead of it being something that just keeps you stuck and you're like, well, I just can't do that. Maybe work through it in some way. I don't really want to give an example because I feel like it's going to narrow it down too much and it'll be hard to kind of come to broaden the idea around that example, but that's just what I got. Because I feel like changes are happening, big changes are happening, and it's important to embrace the change because I feel like there's nothing you can do about the change. Now, some of you guys may be grieving a passed on loved one, and of course, we see this family energy here and this guide energy here with that hummingbird spirit. You could be seeing hummingbirds as a confirmation that this person that passed on is with you, and they're guiding you, and they're walking with you and talking with you. And I think that you have a lot of grief over their passing, which of course is normal. But you are going to be navigating that. I feel like your pain is causing you to withdraw, but you do have a tribe, you do have a support system. And if you don't, then you will. You will when you continue down your path. You will meet the people that are going to be there for you in your hard times. A lot of change here with the Wheel of Fortune and the Death card. Positive change, I feel, though. I feel like things are changing for the better because the wheel represents luck and fortune and things like that. When the Three of Swords flew out, it flew out in reverse, and it talks about healing, forgiveness, recovery, reconciliation, and repressing emotions. We have the Eight of Pentacles here, Page of Wands, fresh ideas, excitement, positive energy, conflict, Five of Wands, but it's like somebody don't really want to see you shine. I have Scorpio here, I have Virgo here. Someone is like, I feel like this is an older energy and they're very set in their ways and they don't think that, like, for example, if they're a very traditional person and they feel like you should be a doctor, you should be a lawyer, when really you want to be a ballerina. I don't know. It's very to the left for their right-minded thinking. And it's like you feel that you have to show them how good you are. You have to work really hard and perfect your craft in order to show it to them, in order to prove that you can do this and you can go down this path. But I feel like you don't have to do all of that. You really need to just set boundaries here and make plans, take action toward manifesting the life that you want. I feel like you have spiritual guidance here, going towards what makes you happy, makes you feel good, makes you feel better. All right, so coming back to this energy of the Page of Pentacles, if it's like you have an opportunity out of town, or you want to start a family in another state, or you want to move out of the country, or you want to go to college on the other side of the country, then it feels like someone may disapprove, but you can still go for it. Relationship paradigms. What speaks to your soul in close relationships? I think right now you are heavily questioning loyalty, or maybe someone's questioning your loyalty because they feel like you're not being loyal by leaving them behind, or at least that's how they're putting it. Okay. This card flew out under the desk and it said, live your soul's purpose. There's a greater purpose for you in this lifetime, and you are encouraged to embrace it. Remember, in all you do, demonstrate love and compassion. So, setting boundaries does not just entitle saying no. Big part of it, you know, we're raised to not say no to authority figures and to respect your elders and all that, and I agree with that. And Spirit is saying that you are supposed to embrace your soul's purpose, but also demonstrate love and compassion. So you don't have to be rude in order to set boundaries. You can still be loyal and pursue the path that you want or that you desire, that you feel called to. Teacher, you're involved in a situation that will help evolve you or someone else. Lessons should be considered a gift during our human experience and open to receive. It has been said that clarity comes when the mind is quiet. Let thoughts flow through you, then release them. So you could be learning, I'm hearing like mindfulness, like practicing mindfulness. A lot of books online, a lot of YouTube videos about it. But you could be working with someone. We did see professional assistants out here with the people energy. So you could be working with someone. Someone could be teaching you something. And Spirit saying, stay open to receive this. So this could be very well about school, right? Actual school and learning. But if not, you can teach yourself, or you can seek out your own teachings. You know what I mean? Again, there's so many resources out there from people who have already had the questions that you've had and have searched for the answers and have typed it up or put it out there or recorded it for you, and it's out there for you, it's available to you. But it's about receiving what is being given to you. Soul awakening. Consciousness around your soul's identity is happening now. You're joining others as part of a massive global awakening. So if things feel like they're starting to shift for you in a certain way, like you're feeling more of a pull towards certain things, places, people, I feel that it has to do with your soul awakening to your purpose. Rest. You're disconnecting yourself from the world and giving yourself the space to rest and grow in your awareness of what's real and what's meaningful to you. I feel like a car flipped over. Or something flipped over. Yeah. Good news. So Page of Wands energy. You're going to receive some good news that will make you very happy. Answer the call when that time comes. It will change your life for the better. So I don't think that it'll be a good idea to pass up on this opportunity that you're getting. It's definitely going to make you feel very good. You could be in, we saw the Hermit energy, isolating, probably going through something pretty tough, maybe up in your head a lot about something. And I'm also seeing like anxiety. So maybe you can be dealing with the physical symptoms of anxiety, the overthinking, the racing heartbeat, stuff like that. Diversion. It's okay to change your mind and move in a different direction. What is brewing will change the course of your life moving forward. You'll know when it's time. Wow, this is pretty big. It's something that's going to make you happy. And someone feels like you changed up, you changed on them, you changed up on them, you changed your mind, and they feel like you're not being loyal or your loyalty is being questioned, but you know and you feel in your soul that this is the right thing to do or the right direction to move in. Bottom of the deck is self-love. Your focus will be putting yourself first and showing yourself the love you've been longing for, because there's a desire to shift and rise up to something more meaningful. Interesting. I feel like whatever it is, it's one of those things that you've been wanting. You've been thinking about it for quite a while. You've been trying to manifest it. Honor your beauty. Thank you, Jophia, for helping me discover my inner and outer beauty. So you do have inner and outer beauty. We talked about this energy of how attracted people are to you. And I'm not just talking romantically. Your family flocks to you. Sometimes, though, and this is like just good knowledge to have, sometimes your light is too much for people to handle. You know what I mean? It's not a you thing. It's not your problem. It's them and their problem and their insecurities, because we're all responsible for ourselves, right? But you're not meant to dim your light to make somebody else feel better. Family, friend, lover, otherwise. Like, someone is a little bit jealous of that light or intimidated by it, is what I'm feeling. Change and transition. Thank you, Azriel, for leading me safely through this change. Peace. I'm a being of love, and I release all negative energy. I feel like some of you may struggle with this energy of loneliness. Maybe you feel alone. I feel like someone who was very significant for you has exited your life in some way. And you feel lonely without them. You feel hurt without them. You feel lost without them. Because this was someone that you really, truly loved. And I don't know if they left your life by choice or not. Or it just, sometimes relationships play out as well. And that's probably one of the hardest things for us to grasp as human beings, because we want ride or die till the wheels fall off relationships. But people grow at different rates. They grow and go in different directions. So it may be one of those types of things where it's just that's happening and you feel lonely because of it. Maybe this is somebody who was involved in your day-to-day life and you're no longer involved in each other's day-to-day and you feel lonely because of that. Balance spirituality and practicality. Adjustments are required. Have faith in your dreams. Conclusions are within reach. So I feel like the things that you want, the things that you wish for and desire are possible. They are possible. They're just some things that you have to straighten out first. I definitely feel if you're struggling with guilt around putting yourself first, you have to let go of that. I accidentally picked up a couple of cards. Let's get some answers from the Light Oracle cards for you. For Taurus, please. As soon as you detach, it magically appears. Set your intention and watch it blossom. What are the messages for Taurus, please? Find the missing piece before jumping to conclusions. Watch your words. Negative vibes will always bounce back to you. Bottom of the deck, one thing after the other, baby steps. So Spirit is saying to take your time with it. It's no need to rush. The next step, if you don't know it right now, it will come to you. There is a missing piece to the puzzle. Some type of information that you don't have all the information yet, I feel like. All right, so it's bringing me back to the college example. So if you are, maybe you've been placed on the wait list, right? And you're like, oh, I'm excited. I'm going to be going to this college or whatever the case may be. It's like, but then also, you have to wait for the confirmation. You got in or you're in or however that works. And then you can go, right? But then there's this other layer to it to where you go, you're leaving somebody behind. Maybe a longtime friend or a family member that you're super close with or a lover. And it causes strain in your relationship. Let's get a card for Taurus, please. I actually have these coffee cup oracles, and I'll pull a couple of those for you. We have Moon. Pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently. So you don't know what to do, but you can tap in intuitively and figure it out. Spirit will give you the answers or will help you to come across the answers. Messages for Taurus, please. Old man. Inheritance and mail. So this could be your energy, Taurus. If you are an older male watching this, it could be the older male relative that has passed away that came through with the hummingbird spirit. It could be an older male relative, dad, grandpa, brother, uncle, whatever the case may be, a lover that is kind of questioning your loyalty about leaving, or moving away from a situation, or choosing not to be in connection with this person anymore. I feel like somebody's energy is a little bit manipulative with this wolf energy. It says cunning and stealth here. Then you have a surprise, an unfolding envelope. So you could be getting you're actually going to be getting some news. We saw good news here. A really big situation, event happening, a milestone. Bottom of the deck is witch, magic, curse. Ugh, I don't like that. Let me see what the book says about these energies. They're really short definitions. So old man came out first. It says this could be a person around you, can be a male in the family or around you, like a neighbor or a friend. An elderly man showing up in your life can be a message from a passed over relative, can represent money and inheritance. So maybe they left you something. Okay, whole new scenario. They left you something when they passed on, and other people are upset about what you got. Not understanding or not appreciating that this person left this thing to you and they want it. They feel like they deserve it more or something like that. The inheritance that was left. So they may try to like con you out of it or manipulate you. They may even be trying to like go to someone on you, which I don't deal with the witchcraft energy at all. So we're going to quickly move on from that. But the witch card in this deck does say using your own magic to work pathways in your life. Someone who is like a witch may show up in your life, and it can be a warning. The wolf card says cunning and stealth. This can be a warning that someone may be trying to take something from you. It can be material, energetic, or just time. You may feel threatened or feel lack of trust in someone or in yourself. It emphasizes to use your sharp intelligence, deep connection with instincts, and connection to your clan. Stick to who you know at this time. Interesting. And the envelope card says news arriving and potential secrets revealed, receiving unexpected news or a gift. All right. So a lot of different messages. Let's go ahead and close out this reading with an advice card for you. Taurus, please, what is the final message for Taurus? Two cards came out. And if you've noticed a pattern in this reading, a lot of cards have been falling out for you, more than just one. You have let go. You're being asked to let go of whatever pain and resentment you're holding on to. It's hurting you, and you can't fully be present in your life if you're holding on to this negativity. Release it and be free. Comfort. How can you bring more comfort into your life? You can increase your comfort through tangible things, such as soft clothes and food. Tauruses love that. and intangible things such as thinking loving thoughts about yourself and inviting peace into your heart. So we did have a message here, right, that says watch your words, negative vibes will always bounce back to you. Speak positively to yourself about yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. Despite what other people are saying to you or about you out of anger, out of jealousy, out of envy, you know who you are. And Spirit wants you to stand in this beautiful energy that you have on the outside and the inside, Taurus. Honor your beauty. All right, so that's what I have for you, Taurus. I hope it's been helpful, insightful to you in some way. If you're interested in contacting me, my information is in the description box. Bye-bye.